Assalamualaikum students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you watched KMU-CAT 2023 third test part 1, then you already know we're diving deep into the original KMU-CAT most repeated past paper. Today in part 2, we're picking up right where we left off to solve the remaining high-yield questions, step-by-step explanations. Let's jump straight into the next question and get you closer to that 80 plus score. Which part of the brain is responsible for regulating basic bodily functions such as breathing and heart rate? So correct answer is option C, that is medulla oblongata. Because medulla oblongata controls your vital functions like breathing, heart rate and blood pressure. What is the term for the process by which an organism develops from a single cell into a multicellular organism? Correct answer is option C, that is development. Because development refers to growth and differentiation from zygote to the organism. Which of the following is a condition characterized by the loss of bone density and increased risk of fractures? Correct answer is option A, that is osteoporosis. Because in osteoporosis, bones becomes very weak and brittle due to low bone density. Which of the following is a viral disease that affects the respiratory system and is caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus? So correct answer is option C, that is COVID-19. Which molecule carries the genetic information in cells and is responsible for the transmission of traits from one generation to the next? Correct answer is option A, that is DNA. Because DNA stores your genetic information and is passed to the offsprings. Which of the following is responsible for maintaining the shape and structure of the animal cell? Correct answer is option D, that is cytoskeleton. Because cytoskeleton provides structural support to the animal cells and cell wall is in plants. Which of the following is a nitrogenous waste product excreted by the humans? Correct answer is option A, that is urea. Because urea is the main nitrogenous waste in humans excreted by the kidneys. Which of the following is a disorder characterized by a normal increase in the number of white blood cells and is often associated with the cancer? Correct answer is option B, that is leukemia. Because leukemia is cancer of blood forming tissues with high white blood cell count. What is the function of the alveoli in the respiratory system? So correct answer is option C, that is exchange of gases. And which gases? Those are oxygen and carbon dioxide. Because alveoli have very thin walls for the gaseous exchange with the blood capillaries. The virus is correct answer is option C, that is obligate intracellular parasite, because viruses can only replicate inside their host cell. In Mendel's experiment with pea plant, what is the term for the traits that disappeared in the F1 generation and reappeared in the F2 generation? Correct answer is option A, that is recessive traits. Because recessive traits are masked by F1 but they appear in 1:3 in F2. Means the recessive traits are the ones that are masked by F1 generation but they again appear in F2 generation. Dash me, I would be happy to dedicate a few extra hours for the humanitarian cause. Correct answer is option D, that is as to. Because as to me is used for regarding me. Choose the correct possessive form of the noun. The book belongs to. Correct answer is option C, that is its. Because its shows possession. Are we dash to leave on vacation? Correct answer is option D, that is already. So already means that we are completely prepared. He is very careful. He dash his children to drive his car in rush hour traffic. Correct answer is option A, that is does not allow. Because it is the present tense, which means here that it is very careful manner of saying this thing. The coach insistence on fitness has become dash. He yells at players at the time Correct answer is option C, that is obsessive. Because excessive instance refers to obsessive behavior. What literary term is used to describe a figure of speech where contradictory terms appear in conjunction? Correct answer is option D, that is oxymoron. Because in oxymoron we join two opposite words. For example, deafening silence. What is the meaning of the idiom break a leg? Correct answer is option C, that is good luck. Because theater idiom meaning good luck. It is a very most common popular theater idiom. What is the antonym for generous? Correct answer is option B, that is stingy. Because stingy refers to the person which is not generous. Which of the following is a synonym for exquisite? Correct answer is option A, that is beautiful. Because exquisite refers to extremely beautiful or delicate things. Who was the founder of All Indian Muslim League, which later played a crucial role in the creation of Pakistan? Correct answer is option C, Nawab Salimullah Khan. Because All India Muslim League was founded in 1906 by Nawab Salimullah Khan. When did Pakistan become member of the United Nations? Correct answer is option D, that is 1949. Because Pakistan joined UN on 30 September 1949. When did Pakistan become a nuclear power? Correct answer is option B, that is 1998. Because Pakistan conducted nuclear test in Shanghai on 28 May 1998. The mass of 2 moles of sodium hydroxide will be, correct answer is option D, that is 80 grams. Because for calculating the mass, you have to first find out the molar mass of NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. So you'll get 40 grams per mole molar mass of sodium hydroxide. You will multiply this with 2 because 2 moles of sodium hydroxide are being referred in the question. So 2 into 40 is equals to 80 grams. So correct answer here is 80 grams. Which has the strongest bonding in the solid state? Correct answer is option D, that is sodium chloride. Because sodium chloride has ionic bonds which are strongest, others have weaker van der Waals or dipole forces. Molten NaCl conducts electricity due to presence of, correct answer is option C, that is free ions, because molten NaCl has free sodium and chlorine ions that carry charge. The radioactive isotope of hydrogen is called, correct answer is option A, that is tritium, because if hydrogen is 1, it is called protium, hydrogen 2 is called deuterium, hydrogen 3 is called tritium. Which of the following is a pure substance? Correct answer is option D, that is graphite, because graphite is an element and others are mixtures. Covalent network crystals have, correct answer is option A, that is higher melting point than molecular crystals, because network solids like diamond have covalent bonds throughout with very high melting point. Molecular mass of water 18 grams means, correct answer is option A, that is 1 mole molecules of water, because molecular mass in grams is equals to mass of 1 mole. 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains, correct answer is option C, that is 6.022 into exponent 23 atoms of carbon. Because 1 mole of carbon dioxide has 1 mole of carbon atoms. That is 6.022 into exponent 23, and it has 2 moles of oxygen atoms. The number of moles of carbon dioxide which contains 16 grams of oxygen is, correct answer is option B, that is 0.5. Avogadro's number may represent Correct answer is option B, that is number of particles, because Avogadro's number by definition it represents the particles per mole, that are 6.022 into exponent 23. Which of the following is an inorganic fertilizer? Correct answer is option C, that is ammonium nitrate, because ammonium nitrate is inorganic, manure is organic, urea is organic compound. So here ammonium nitrate is the correct answer. Diameter of an atom is in the order of, correct answer is option C, that is 0.2 nanometers, because atomic diameter is 0.1 to 0.5 nanometers. Biocatalytical proteins are, correct answer is option A, that is enzymes, because enzymes are biological catalysts made of proteins. Inner transition elements are called, correct answer is option D, that is all, because inner transition elements contain F block elements, lanthanides plus actinides are collectively called the rare earth metals. Which of the following cannot exist in solution? Correct answer is option A, that is oxygen, because it is too basic and reacts with water to form hydroxide ion. It cannot exist freely in aqueous solution. Among halogens, the lowest boiling point is of, correct answer is option A, that is fluorine, because boiling point increases down the group due to stronger van der Waals forces, and F2 has the weakest force. Iodine is solid due to, correct answer is option C, that is high polarizability, because iodine is non-polar but large, highly polarizable atoms lead to strong London dispersion forces and they become solid at room temperature. Which of the following is not a fatty acid? Correct answer is option C, that is phthalic acid, because fatty acids are long chain carboxylic acids and it is also aromatic dicarboxylic acid. The formula of palmitic acid is, correct answer is option A, that is C15H31COOH. Which of the following is not an amine acid? Correct answer is option B, that is lactic acid, because lactic acid is a very hydroxy acid, it's not an amino acid, and well, the other mentioned are the amino acids. Reaction at anode is called, correct answer is option A, that is oxidation, because at anode oxidation occurs, and what is oxidation? It is the loss of electrons. Which of the following is not a macromolecule? Correct answer is option D, that is maltose, because maltose is a disaccharide. Thyroxine, hemoglobin, insulin are large biomolecules, or we can say these are macromolecules. Among the halogens, the rare element is, correct answer is option C, that is astatine, because astatine is the rarest naturally occurring element. The melting point and boiling point up to the middle of 3D series, correct answer is option A, that is increases, because melting point and boiling point increases up to krypton and manganese due to increasing number of unpaired d electrons and metallic bonding, then they decrease. Hydrocarbons which burn with smoky flame are called, correct answer is option C, that is aromatic, because aromatic compounds have high carbon hydrogen ratio that burns with the sooty or smoky flame. When one hydrogen atom of an alkane is removed with one bonding electron, then is called, correct answer is option B, that is alkyl radical, because alkyl radical has one unpaired electron. Which one has the lowest density at room temperature? Correct answer is option A, that is neon, because density is directly proportional to molar mass. So lowest density among the given gases at room temperature is of neon. And that completes part 2 by the full solution for the KMU-CAT 2023 third test. I hope this detailed breakdown made these tough MCQs much easier for you. If you've missed part 1, must watch it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Good luck with your studies and I'll see you in the next paper breakdown. Till then, stay motivated and Allah Hafiz.